A very, very good afternoon to all of you. Let's do one thing. Let's first get rid of our nervous energies because Atharva Sutta told me he's very nervous. So do one thing. Let's just wiggle our wrists. Wiggle. Stop. Take a deep breath. Wiggle again. Stop. Take a deep breath. And wiggle for the last time and just get rid of all that nervous energy. Throw it out. All right. So good afternoon once again. I hope all of you are excited, getting rid of that nervous energy. Just participate enthusiastically. That is the most important thing. Don't worry about anything else. Nothing else matters. This is just an experience, and I'm sure you'll come out of this experience more confident and stronger, irrespective of whether you qualify or not. Forget about any pressure. There is no pressure on you. It's just you answering a bunch of questions that I'm asking you, and you being so smart, I'm sure you might be able to answer these questions. So quickly, let's move on to pre-quarterfinal quiz number 12. At the end of this, we will be 75% through all pre-quarterfinals of the All India Global Jigyasa Inter-School Quiz Contest. At this point in time, I'm sharing my screen with everybody. Yes, we are in the All India Global Jigyasa Inter-School Quiz Contest. My name is Anuj Prasad. Yours truly is the founder and managing director of Skillsphere Education, which is organizing this All India Global Jigyasa Quiz. We are a pan-India organization that focuses on the development of essential soft skills among students in schools and colleges across India. We focus on skills like public speaking, on general awareness, on teamwork, design thinking, and a plethora of other skills. All right, so we focus on a lot of skills. We have online and offline workshops that we conduct in schools, colleges, and private centers across India. And since 2012, we have been associated with over 60,000 students in over 180 schools pan-India. The Global Jigyasa Quiz Contest is for students of grade 6 to 8. We have a staggering 35 participating schools from 15 cities who have sent 3 students each, so we have 105 participants in all. All of these students are participating individually. We have 3 sets of rounds in this quiz leading to the grand finale, and this is India's first and biggest online inter-school quiz. All right, it is being conducted via Zoom, following all the necessary MHA security guidelines. We are streaming it live on Facebook. We also try to stream it live on YouTube, but Zoom only allows us to stream on one interface at a time. So hence we have decided to stream only on Facebook. All those people who have joined us on YouTube are being redirected to Facebook via a link mentioned there. For the benefit of all the audience and the listeners who are streaming us, thank you so much for streaming us. We have had lots of streamers since yesterday. Participating students are going to be isolated at the venue. For your reference, no adult is allowed at their venue. They are supposed to be alone to make sure there is no prompting, no helping. No students can mute or switch their videos off once the entire quiz starts. In case of a disconnection or a connectivity issue, I will try and help and adjust. We have done that with earlier sets of students as well. But we are very clear that if it's leading to a competitive advantage, you will not be given that liberty. For example, in the middle of your question, if you sign out or log out or have a network issue, that question stands forfeited. Luckily, till now, we have not faced that issue. Any form of cheating or prompting will result in an absolute automatic disqualification. Okay. So no cheating, no prompting. I know you all are great students from some of the greatest schools in India. So I'm sure that there's going to be no cheating, prompting taking place. And you're going to participate in the correct spirit and enjoy yourselves. And me, I'm the quiz master. My decision stands final. You all have been allowed to keep your cell phones with you just in case you have some network issues. And hence you have that cell phone so that you can give a call to Fursansa so he can help you out. All right. Anybody has any doubts?
No, sir.
Great. So let's quickly move on to the pre-quarterfinals and their format. As you know, there are 16 pre-quarterfinal quizzes. This is pre-quarterfinal number 12. The top 2 students from this pre-quarterfinal will qualify for the quarters. And we have 4 spots in this pre-quarterfinal quizzes. Basically, these spots are being used as themes. Have you all watched the earlier pre-quarterfinals, any of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, they have been streamed live on Facebook. You can check them on the Skillsphere Education page. In fact, all of you, if you go and follow us on Instagram, we have a lot of quizzes that are going on over the duration of this week as well. Okay, you can tell your friends anyway. That's apart from it. But basically, when we are talking about the pre-quarterfinals quiz, we basically have 4 themes around which the different pre-quarterfinals have been designed. They are based on all of these are based on different sports, and the sports are cricket, soccer, basketball, and kabaddi. Okay, and this particular round, all the best to you all, has actually been themed around kabaddi. Okay, so all the rounds, all the questions are not on Kabaddi, so don't worry. Just that all the rounds have been designed around different terms or themes of Kabaddi. Okay, so we'll explain the format of the rounds as we keep getting to them. Some rounds have carry forwards, other rounds do not have carry forwards. Some rounds have negative marking, other rounds do not have negative marking. And in general, I will call out the name of the student who's supposed to answer a question. We have a set already in place, which is Siddhi, Atharva. Okay, we have Siddhi, we have Atharva, we have Bhavya, we have Anjal, Amol, Soumya, and Viva. That is the order that I will be following. So don't worry, it's all going to be perfect and you're going to have a good time. All right. So very quickly, let's move on to round one. All the best. You all also wish me all the best.
All the best, sir.
Thank you very much.
All the best, sir.
Thank you so much. So round one is actually called Lona. So in the game of Kabaddi, if you get all members of the other team out, you get 2 extra points. That all out gives you 2 extra points. It's also called a Lona. So in round one, you not only have the ability to get points, but double them too in a similar manner. So what will happen is that in each round, in this round, each participant, you will be asked one direct question and there'll be no carry forward, that will not be carried forward in case of an incorrect answer. So there's no carry forward in this round. You'll be asked a direct question plus 10 for a correct answer. No negative points on the first question that's asked, plus 10 for a correct answer with no negative points. But in case the participant answers this question correctly, I will give you a follow-up question worth 10 points. Okay. If you answer your first question correctly, and only if you answer your first question correctly, I will give you a follow-up question worth 10 points. Okay. If you answer that question correctly, you'll get 10 more points just like a Lona. But if you answer it incorrectly, you will get minus 5 points. You can pass the question, in which case you will get 0 points. But if you answer and you answer incorrectly, you will get minus 5. Am I clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fursan Siddhi's video has disappeared. Just help her out. In fact, she's the first student to be asked a question. I'll ask somebody else, but get Siddhi back on. Siddhi? Siddhi?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Yes,
Just
sir, I'm here.
switch off your video and switch it on. We cannot see you. Okay, perfect. Siddhi, absolutely nobody is allowed in your room. Ensure that there is no background noise. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Siddhi, you cannot switch your video off. Okay, make sure it does not go off. Anjal, you too. Okay? So
Sir,
everyone,
Sir,
yes.
I'm there. Sir, I am there, but because of net connectivity, you might be not able to see me.
I can see you right now. Let's try and make sure that we are able to see you throughout. Okay? Everybody clear about the format for round one?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
All the best. Approximately 10 seconds for answering a question. Round one, let's start off. Siddhi, yours is the first question, and this is your question. Your direct question for 10 points. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is located in which European country? The Leaning Tower, oh gosh, Siddhi, I cannot allow this. Siddhi, I want to see your video on immediately. Okay, I'm very sorry. That question is actually going to have to get... Siddhi, if you give me an answer immediately, I might consider it. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is located in which country?
What, sir?
The Leaning Tower of
Yes,
Pisa is
sir.
located... Leaning Tower of Pisa is located in which country? I'm sorry. That question passes on. I have tried to be cooperative about the internet issue, Siddhi, but I cannot help beyond the point. No points for this question to Siddhi. Anybody else would like to answer this question
Sir,
for
I
fun?
can't hear.
Sir, yes, I would like to answer the question.
I would like to answer.
Okay, go ahead, answer.
Sir, I can't hear your voice.
1 second, just hold on. Just hold on, everybody. Just 1 second. Fursan, Siddhi, just mute yourself. Fursan will help you with it.
Sir, shall I answer this question?
Yes, you all can answer. You all can all answer.
Italy.
Sir, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is located in Italy.
It is located in Italy. That is the correct answer. Well done. If you
Yes,
want to know what
sir.
if you want to know what the follow-up question is, can you name this former Roman temple which is now a Catholic church and is located in Rome? Any of you? Do you know the name of this?
No.
This was a follow-up. It's the Parthenon. It's the Pantheon. The Pantheon is an ancient temple located. Okay, it's an ancient temple located in Rome, not the Parthenon. The Parthenon is something else. My apologies. So it's the Pantheon. All right. So anyway, Unfortunately, Siddhi, probably because of her network connectivity issues, being fair as I mentioned, that question stands forfeited for her. So she does not get points for this question. And let's move on to Atharva from SES Gurukul. Atharva, your direct question is Agartala is the capital of which Indian state?
Tripura.
Is the correct answer. Well done, Atharva. Well done. 10 points to you. Your follow-up question, Tripura is the capital of Agartala. Can you name the capital of the state from which this legendary boxer hails?
Hello. Sir, I was answered.
1 second, 1 second. Siddhi, please mute yourself. Okay. Can you name the capital of the state to which this legendary boxer belongs? Atharva in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No answer?
No,
okay,
sir.
who is this legendary boxer, Atharva?
Mary Kom.
Which state does she belong to, any of you? Manipur. What is the capital of Manipur?
Imphal.
That is correct. All right. Manipuri boxer, Imphal is the capital of Manipur. So unfortunately, you do not get points for the follow-up question, but 10 points to Atharva. Okay. Let's quickly move on to Bhavya from Bharati Vidya Bhavans, Raipur. Okay. Bhavya, your question is, which is the richest state in India? It has the highest gross state domestic product and contributes the most towards India's GDP. Which is the richest state in India by these metrics, Bhavya? In 5, 4, 3, 2,
Maharashtra.
1 is
Maharashtra.
the correct answer. Well done, Bhavya. Well done. 10 points to you, Bhavya. Maharashtra is the correct answer. Follow-up question is, Ajit Pawar is the current Deputy Chief Minister. Just one moment. Ajit Pawar is the current Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra at the moment. Can you name the political party to which he belongs? It has formed the Maharashtra government in coalition with 2 other major political parties and the support of some smaller ones. Can you basically tell me what is the political party of Ajit Pawar? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No answer, Bhavya?
So, no answer.
Anybody else who would like to answer this for us?
Sir.
Yes, Siddhi?
Sir.
Yes, Siddhi, go ahead.
Sir, it is Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP.
That's the incorrect answer, Siddhi. Anybody else would like to answer? It's the Nationalist Congress Party, the NCP. Okay, he belongs to the NCP, Ajit Pawar. No worries. You get 10 points, Bhavya. Let's move on to Anjal from Kangar Valley Academy, Raipur. Anjal, your question is, name the American entrepreneur, animator, voice actor, and film producer who was one of the 2 people responsible for creating this cartoon. Anjal, I will not be able to allow this if your video goes off. If your video doesn't come up in 3 seconds, I cannot see your video. Quickly, Anjal, what is the answer? 5, 4, 3.
So, Walt Disney.
Is the correct answer. 10 points. 10 points to you, Anjal. Your follow-up question is, one of the most successful animated movies produced by the Disney company was released in 1967. It was based on a Rudyard Kipling novel. King Louis was one of the characters. Can you name the movie, Anjal?
The Jungle Book.
Is the correct answer. 20 points to Anjal from KVA Raipur. Well done, Anjal. Well done. Okay, first person with 20 points. Okay, let's move on to Amol from Sun City School, Gurgaon. Amol, your question is, this is a picture of Cape Comorin, which is the southernmost tip of mainland India. Can you name the district of Tamil Nadu in which it is located?
Sir, is it Kanyakumari?
Correct answer. Well done, Anmol. 10 points to you for the answer, Kanyakumari. This is interestingly not the southernmost point of India.
Yes,
This is
sir.
the southernmost point of mainland India. The follow-up question is, do you know the name of the southernmost point of India in general? It is located in the Nicobar district of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands.
It's Indra Point.
Well done, Anmol. Super. Well done. 10 points to you. 20 points to Anmol as well. Amol, I'm sorry. 20 You're Anmol or Amol?
Sir, I'm Anmol.
Okay, 20 points to Anmol. My apologies, Anmol. 20 points to you, Anmol. Well done. On the right track, let's move on to Soumya from Bharati Vidya Bhavans, Raipur. Soumya, your direct question is, this is a picture of the longest river in the world. Can you name it?
The Nile.
Is the correct answer. Well done. Follow-up question for you is, among many other African countries, the river Nile flows through Kenya as well. Do you know the name of the capital of Kenya, Soumya?
No, sir.
Okay, no answer. No worries. Anybody else, would you like to answer this question for us? Nairobi. Nairobi is the capital of Kenya. Okay. Viva from Udgam School, your question is as follows. Name the Indian Premier League team owned by this individual. Viva.
Calcutta Knight Riders, sir.
It's the correct answer. 10 points to Viva. Viva, your follow-up question is, can you name the cricketer who scored 97 runs in the Cricket World Cup 2011 final, playing a very important role in India winning the tournament? He has also been the captain of KKR on both occasions that it has won the IPL title. 5, 4,
Sorry, sir.
3. Okay, no worries. Anybody else would like to ask?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Tell
sir.
me. Yes. What is the answer?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what's the answer.
Sir, MS Dhoni.
Sir,
Wrong.
Gautam.
Excuse me,
This
sir.
is in Chennai. Chennai
Sir,
Super
MS
Kings captain.
Dhoni.
It is Gautam Gambhir. Currently a member of parliament with the BJP from Delhi. Gautam Gambhir is the correct answer. Okay, let's quickly move on. Before we move on though, it's very important to check the scores out. Ashi, what's the status with scores?
We are ready. So we have Siddhi, who is yet to open her scores. We have Atharva Sutar from SES Gurukul with 10 points. We have Bhavya Jha from Bluebells Public School Gurugram with 10 points. We have Zawar from Kangerwali Academy Raipur with 20. Anmol Dhingra from Sun City School Gurugram with 20 points. We have Soumya Agarwal from Bhavan's RK Sarda Vidya Mandir Raipur with 10 points. And finally, we have Viva Shah from Udgam School for Children from Ahmedabad with 10 points.
So it's very close. Good start for everyone. Anjal and Anmol are in the lead with 20, but everything can change because everybody is on 10 apart from that. Siddhi too, you have a lot of time to catch up. In all the quizzes, the typical movements have been taking place in round 2 and 3, and there's a lot of time to catch up. So no worries. We are not even going to, honestly, even if you all are participating, are in the lead, be happy about it. But this is just the beginning. Keep it going. Let's quickly move on to round 2. I am just going to open up round 2. Give me one moment. Round 2, let me share my screen. Round 2 is referred to as the do or die raid. A do or die raid is a very interesting raid in Kabaddi. I love it when we reach a do or die raid because, it always leads to something. Because a do or die raid, if there are 2 empty raids in Kabaddi where a raider enters into the other side's, section and does not score a point, the third raid is called a do or die raid. The do or die raid. Under any circumstances, the raider has to get a point, because if the raider doesn't get a point, he or she is automatically out. So this round is similar in the sense that if you do not score your points, then you will get negative points. Okay, it's do or die. So each participant will be asked one direct question, plus 15 points for answering it correctly, minus 5 points for answering it incorrectly. Questions do get carried forward. So your direct question is plus 15 or minus 5, and questions do get carried forward. Plus 10 points for answering a carry forward question correctly. No negative marking for answering a carry forward question incorrectly. Okay, so no negative marking for carry forward questions. For a direct question though, you have a negative minus 5 only if you answer an answer incorrectly. If you pass, then no worries. Are you clear? So this is a carry forward round. Okay, and this time we are going to start from the back. We're going to start from the reverse order. Okay, so your direct question is Viva from Udgam School, Ahmedabad. This is your question. There are 5 permanent member nations of the United Nations Security Council. They have the power to individually reject any substantive resolution passed by member nations of the UN Security Council. Do you know what this power is called, Eva?
So veto power is the answer.
Is the correct answer. Well done, Viva. Viva, you're on a roll. It's the veto power, plus 15 to Viva. The next question is for Soumya from Bharati Vidya Bhavan's Raipur. Soumya, can you name this extremely famous environmental activist? She's a Swedish environmental activist. In recent times, she's very famous. 5, 4,
So
3. Okay, no answer. It moves on to Viva. Viva?
Greta Thunberg, sir.
Greta Thunberg is the correct answer. Well done. That's 10 points to Viva. Viva gets 10 more points thanks to this answer. Greta Thunberg is the correct answer. Now we move on to the direct question for Anmol from Sun City School, Gurgaon. Anmol, your direct question is, a movie was made on the life of this Indian soldier who played a major role in the Indian Revolt of 1857. This is a picture of Amir Khan playing his role in the movie. Can you name the soldier? Freedom
Sir, I
fighter.
would like to pass this question. I'm not sure of the answer.
Okay, no worries, Anmol. Soumya
Bhagat Singh.
is the incorrect answer. Viva.
No answer, sir.
Siddhi.
No answer, sir.
Atharv.
No answer.
Bhavya, who's been raising a hand hoping she gets the question,
Sir, Mangal Pandey.
is the correct answer. 10 points to Bhavya. Well done, Bhavya. It is Mangal Pandey. Well done, Bhavya. From Bluebell School, Public School, Gurugram. Mangal Pandey, great Indian soldier who actually tried to take on the British. He shot a couple of bullets at the British coming in, and that was the start of the Great War of Indian independence. Didn't really work out very well for the Indians. But from then on, for the next 90 years, we fought tooth and nail, and we have our forefathers who have, many of them sacrificed their lives for us so that we can live with independence. And this was the start of it. So yes, Mangal Pandey is the correct answer. Let's move on to Anjal from Kanger Valley Academy, Raipur. Anjal, your question is, in 1905, Lord Curzon implemented the partition of the state. There was nationwide opposition against this partition. Can you name the state or even the part of the state located in India? 5, 4,
Sir,
3,
Kashmir.
yes.
Kashmir.
-5 to Anjal. Anjal, you are incorrect. It moves on to Anmol.
Sir, this is Bengal.
Bengal or West Bengal is the correct answer. 10 points to Anmol. Well done. It was the partition of Bengal in 1905 by Lord Curzon. East Bengal, West Bengal. In many ways, the partition was revoked later on, but it laid the seeds for the division of East Pakistan and West Pakistan. So West Bengal remained in India. East Bengal became East Pakistan. And what is East Pakistan now?
So Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Very, very good. Yes, Bangladesh. Let's move on to Bhavya. Bhavya from Bluebells Public School, Gurugram. Your direct question is, Ganymede and Europa are the names of the moons of which planet in our solar system? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Passes on to Anjal.
Sir, Jupiter.
Is the correct answer. 10 points to Anjal. Well done. Jupiter, Ganymede and Europa are the moons of Jupiter. Well done. Let's move on to Atharva from SES Gurukul. Atharva, your direct question is, name the current Chief Justice of India.
Sharad Arvind Bobde.
Superb, Atharva, 15 points. The confidence with which that answer was given. S.A. Bobde, Justice Sharad Arvind Bobde is the correct answer. 15 points to Atharva. And Siddhi, your direct question is this. Your direct question is this. This is the logo of which famous fashion brand?
So,
See the letters and try and tell me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, it passes on. Atharva,
Sir, I don't know.
Bhavya,
Sir, I don't know.
Anjal,
Sir, pass.
Anmol
Sir, is this Louis Vuitton?
is the correct answer. Well done, Anmol. 10 points to you. Superb. It is Louis Vuitton. LV stands for Louis Vuitton. Well done. Okay. Well done. Okay. Let's quickly move on. We are done with round number 2 now. Let's quickly take a tab of the scores. Very quickly, we'll take a tab of the scores. Ashi, are we updated with the scores?
Yes, yeah.
Very
And last
quickly.
answer was given by Anmol, am I right?
Anmol, that's correct. Anmol from Sun City School, Gurugram. So let's see what the scores are. So in fact, with that answer, Anmol went into the lead with 40 points. In second place right now is Viva Shah with 35 points from Udgam School for Children, Ahmedabad. In joint third place are Anjal Zawar with 25 points from KVA Raipur and Atharva Sutar from SES Gurukul, Pune. Very close, just behind is Bhavya from Bluebells Public School, Gurugram with 20 points. Siddhi is still to open her score, but there still is time, Siddhi, don't worry. And Soumya from Bhavan's RK Sarda Vidya Mandir, Raipur, you are on 10 points. All right, still time to catch up. I'm sure you all can catch up. Try your very best, put your best foot in, and very quickly we will move on to round number 3. Give me a moment, please. We move on to round number 3. Round number 3 is one of my favorite rounds. It's actually one of my favorite things in Kabaddi as well. I love sports. I'm a sports buff, which is why the first 4 rounds are based on different sports formats. So round number 3 is called bonus point. Okay, what happens in Kabaddi is that a raider who's attacking in the other half can actually get a point without touching anybody also if there are at least 6 or 7 players alive from the team, as in they have not been made out. The 6 or 7 players, then the raider actually can try and step beyond a line called the balk line with one foot in the air and the other foot crossing the balk line. If he or she does that, it leads to 1 point that's called a bonus point. Okay, so in this round 2, you have the ability to get those bonus points. In this round, each participant will be asked one question that is worth 15 points. There is no negative marking at all. All right. However, if you like, you can ask for bonus points. You have to mention bonus points before the question is asked though. If you do ask for it, then a correct answer will give you 20 points. Okay. You have to mention this before the question. If you say bonus points, then a question that is worth 15 points will become 20 points. However, when you ask for bonus points and you are answering a question for 20 points, if you answer the question incorrectly, it will lead to -10. Okay. So regular question, direct question, 15 points, no negative marking. But if you ask for bonus points, it becomes 20 points and then you can get -10. Okay. Questions do not get carried forward in this round. They're all direct questions. Okay. Very clear? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You get 10 seconds for answering each question. All the very best. We will start from the exact middle. So the question will first go out to Anjal. Anjal, your direct question is, what is the common link among these 3? Gatka, Thangta, Kalari Payatu.
Sir, they are parts of tabla.
They are not parts of tabla. That is the incorrect answer. My apologies. Anybody else would like to answer this question for us?
Are they all martial arts?
Yes, Bhavya was also wanting to answer. They are all Indian martial art forms, to be very, very specific. All Indian martial arts forms. I'm sorry, that was the wrong. The correct answer is they are all Indian martial arts forms. Kalari Payatu is being shown, but the correct answer is that they are all Indian martial arts forms. All right. Well done, Bhavya. Well done, Soumya. Let's move on to the next person. That's Anmol from Sun City School, Gurugram. What is the common link among these politicians? Ashok Gehlot, Kamal Nath, Shashi Tharoor, Anmol.
Sir, I think they're all from the same party.
And what is that party?
Sir, is it the Bharatiya Janata Party?
I am so sorry, Anmol. I cannot give you points for that. We need it to be specific. Any of you can answer. What is the answer, Bhavya?
Sir, may I?
Yes, Bhavya, go ahead.
Sir, they belong to Congress.
They are all members of the Indian National Congress. Ashok Gehlot is the Chief Minister of Rajasthan. Kamal Nath is the ex-CM of Madhya Pradesh. Shashi Tharoor is an MP for Congress from Kerala. Sorry, Anmol, happens. No worries, you were close. You needed to be more specific, but well tried, Anmol. Let's move on to the next person is Soumya from Bhavans, Raipur. Okay, that was the answer. Soumya, your question is, what is the link among these 3 sports persons? Sania Mirza, Leander Paes, Somdev, Dev Varman.
Can I get a bonus?
Yes, bonus points are given.
Sir, they all play tennis.
Okay, they all play tennis for which country?
Sir, they all have a similar country, that is India.
Very good. All Indian tennis players. 20 points to Soumya. Well done. 20 points to Soumya with that question. Okay. Let's move on to Viva from Udgam School for Children. Okay. Viva, what is the common link among these companies? Instagram.
So can I also take bonus?
Yes, you can take bonus. Instagram, WhatsApp, Oculus.
So they are all owned by Facebook.
They are all owned by Facebook. Bonus points, that is correct. Instagram, WhatsApp, and Oculus VR are all owned by Facebook. 20 points to you, Viva. All companies owned by Facebook. Very smart and very, very prompt with that answer. Well done, Viva. Let's move on to Siddhi.
Yes, sir.
I think we have lost Siddhi at this point in time. We'll try and get back to Siddhi once her turn comes in, if we are able to deconnect with her. Your direct question now, we'll move on to Atharva. Atharva, your direct question is, what is the common link among these 3 individuals? Abhijit Banerjee, Amartya Sen, and Esther Duflo. And you have to be specific.
Sir, they are all writers.
Is the, writers is fine. Yes, they have written books, but that's not the exact common link that we are looking for. It's related to something more specific. I'll still give you a chance because writers is correct and you can try and be specific. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it passes. Anybody would like to give me this answer?
Sir, they all are economists.
All of them are economists. Yes, they are all economists. And in fact, the absolute correct answer is that all of them are Nobel Prize winners in economics. That is the specific answer. Anywho, nobody really gets points for this. Okay, Atharva, that was your question. Let's move on to Bhavya. Bhavya, your direct question is, what is the common link among these three places? Silvassa, Port Blair, and Srinagar.
Sir, these are the capitals of all the union territories.
These are the capitals of all union territories. Why didn't you
Sir,
ask for a... Yes, why didn't you ask for a bonus, Bhavya?
Sir, I thought that my answer would be wrong.
That is the correct answer, Bhavya. I have more confidence in yourself. 15 points for you. They're all capitals of union territories. Well done, Bhavya. Siddhi? Siddhi? We'll give Siddhi one last try. Siddhi? Yeah, I'm extremely sorry, Siddhi, but I am going to have to forfeit your opportunity. My apologies. With this, we come to an end of our quiz, a very exciting pre-quarter final quiz number 12. We have 4 more quizzes that will be taking place after lunch. We are going to receive a well-deserved lunch break at this point in time. Let's quickly see what the scores are at this point in time at the end of the quiz. I think there has been some movement. Ashi, can you update us?
Yes, definitely. So we have, so Siddhi didn't answer, but going to Atharva. So Atharva from SES Gurukul Pune is at 25 points. Then we have Bhavya Jha from Bluebells Public School Gurugram with 20 points. We have Anjal Zawar from Kanger Valley Academy Raipur with 25 points. We have Anmol Dhingra from Sun City School Gurugram with 40 points. We have Soumya Agarwal from Bhavan's RK Sarda Vidya Mandir Raipur with 30 points. And finally, we have Viva Shah from Udgam School for Children, Ahmedabad with 55 points. We have 2 clear winners here.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So I answered a correct. I gave a correct answer, and I had points 20 in the previous round, but you didn't add the points which I have got in this.
Now, sir.
Just 1 second. That's true. I'm so sorry.
Ananj,
Yes.
the new updated list says 35. So I think maybe it hasn't updated in your sheet, I believe.
Okay, just one moment. Yes, I think that's what's happened. Just give me 1 moment. I will just shut this quiz and come back.
I am in the meeting, but I could.
Siddhi, I'm very sorry, Baba. Just 1 second. I'm going to have to mute Siddhi. All right, just give me 1 moment. Actually, the Google Drive sheet has not gotten updated as yet. Give me 1 moment, Bhavya. Okay, we will just update your sheet. Give me 1 second.
That's 35
Okay.
points for Bhavya.
Okay, there you go. Bhavya, do you see your updated sheet? It just took
Yes,
some
sir.
time to update the entire sheet. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So at the end of round 3, we'll just repeat the scores. Siddhi is on 0. Unfortunately, she had a lot of network connectivity issues. We tried to adjust for her, but was not really possible beyond a point. Atharva from SES Gurukul Pune ends on 25 points. Bhavya Jha from Bluebells Public School Gurugram ends on 35 points in 3rd place. We have Anjal Zawar from Kanger Valley Academy Raipur on 25 points. Anmol Dhingra from Sun City School Gurugram on 40 points. Soumya Agrawal from Bhavan's RK Sarda Vidya Mandir on 30 points. And finally, Viva Shah on 55 points from Udgam School for Children, who actually wins this entire round. So very well done to you, Viva. Congratulations to you. And Bhavya, very, very close in 3rd position, almost qualified. Bhavya, if you had actually asked for bonus points, you realize you would be going into a tiebreaker, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so next time just be a little careful, maintain your calm and composure, have confidence in yourself. Very important whenever you are participating in a quiz. Also think of strategy, okay? Think of what you need to do to get into the positions for qualification or for winning, okay? So Bhavya, you could have done that slightly better. That's just a small piece of advice. You've participated well. You have been very enthusiastic. And I would like to congratulate you for ending in third place. And in fact, like to congratulate everybody else. Very, very close quiz by and large. And in general, though, the person who's ended as the runner-up for this quiz is Anmol Dhingra from Sun City School Gurugram, who also qualifies for the quarterfinals. Well done, Anmol, and well done, Viva. Give them a round of applause. Okay. Before we part with this quiz very quickly, just like we have shared with all the other groups of students, just give me a moment, please. So what I would like to tell everybody is we have something that we call the Global Jigyasa Weekly Current Affairs Quiz. It's a free quiz that we share every Sunday afternoon, early morning to afternoon, which has 10 questions about the happenings of the world in a particular week, four options out of which one option is correct. It's attempted by over 50 to 60,000 students and adults across the country. And if you'd like to keep abreast about current affairs of the world via this quiz, all you need to do is SMS or WhatsApp the word subscribe to 99871 34522. I repeat, you have to SMS or WhatsApp the word subscribe to 99871 34522. Is that fine, everyone? All of you people who are streaming as well, if you'd like to receive the free quiz, similarly just SMS or WhatsApp the word subscribe and you'll get the quiz. Our team will only use your number for sending the quiz and nothing else really per week. We have thousands who are on the subscribers list. And very importantly, we have something called the Global Jigyasa app as well. We are going to be releasing this in June 2020. It's a free app for global awareness. Every day it's going to have daily quizzes related to the happenings of the world. And it's also going to have daily news bulletins. So you need to stay tuned for more information on this. If you subscribe to the quiz, you'll get to know about the Global Jigyasa app as well. And lastly, we have something called the SkillSphere e-quiz workshop. We are very excited about it. It's something that we have launched during the lockdown. A lot of students' parents asked us to do this, and we have launched the SkillSphere e-quiz workshop, which has 5 sessions of 1.5 hours each, and each of these sessions cover different topics related to the world, right from inventions and discoveries to sports to fine arts to politics to economics to India and a range of other aspects related to the world. We have nice interactive discussions and quizzes at the end of each session, through which students learn the art of quizzing and also get interested in a range of general knowledge and awareness issues. If you would like your child to attend a free demo for this, or if any of you watching would like to attend a free demo, all you have to do is call up these numbers: 73042 77730. I repeat, 73042 77730. You can also call us on 88506 32323, 88506 32323. All right. So thank you very much. That was just an additional piece of information for everybody. Thank you to all of you for having joined us during the pre-quarter final number 12 and through the entire morning section. Congratulations to all you students. You have all participated very, very well. Siddhi, I'm so sorry. I know connectivity issues have hampered your participation, but thank you so much for joining us. This happens sometimes, once in a while, but keep your spirit high. And all of you, it was a very close quiz. Anybody could have made it up to the finals, to the quarterfinals. And did you all have a good time, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm
Yes,
glad
sir.
you had a good time. And all I'd like to tell you, like I've told all the others who have participated before you, please stay hungry, stay foolish, stay enlightened, stay excited, stay inspirational, stay happy, stay amazing, and stay engaged during the lockdown. All right. So all of you, please stay engaged during the lockdown and stay happy before and after it. You all are brilliant students. Congratulations to your parents, teachers, principals for having done such a wonderful job with you. And keep up the good work. All the very best. See all of you soon. Bye-bye.